Good morning, Sunday school friends. How are you? So good to see you. Look what I have today. You know what this is? I bet you don't, because it doesn't look quite like it should, but I'm going to take off the ribbon and I'm going to roll it out. It's a long piece of red paper. And have you ever heard of a red carpet? Do you know what a red carpet is? It's a carpet that's red, but usually they roll it out when they have fancy people that are walking into something and they say, we're going to roll out the red carpet and welcome the people to this party or this house or something like that. So I made a red carpet out of paper and a toilet paper roll. And so usually a red carpet is all rolled up, and then right when the people, the guests that they're trying to welcome come, then they roll it out so that they're not walking on the dirt or whatever. And so in this case, my red carpet, and I don't know if you can read it, it says, welcome. And here it says, we love you. Now you can make a red carpet just with some paper and a roll, and then you can put stickers on it or decorate it or whatever. But the reason we're talking about the red carpet is we're talking about welcome. What does it mean when we welcome somebody? Can you think about how you welcome someone, say a new person to your school? How would you welcome someone to school? Maybe ask them to come sit by you at lunchtime or play with them on the playground. Or how do we welcome people to church when we're in our regular church? Do we say hello to them at the beginning during the piece? Do we make sure we walk up and say, you may be new here, welcome? Or what do we do after church? Right, we share coffee or treats and we say, welcome to Trinity. We're glad you're here, right? Well, Jesus talked about welcoming at the very end of when he was talking to his disciples. Remember, we've talked about how he had his helpers, his disciples, that were going to go out and help heal people and take care of people because Jesus couldn't do it all by himself. And so he was telling his disciples, his friends, and his helpers about when they go out into the world, that people will welcome them. And when they welcome them, it would be just like they were welcoming God. And when we welcome people, when we welcome God's children, which is everybody, right? That's just like we are welcoming God. And we are saying, you are welcome here. We love you and we want you to be with us, right? So that's what Jesus said is everybody you see, everybody who comes to your school, who comes to your family, who comes to your church, remember that that's just like God. God is right inside them. And we need to welcome them just like we would if we heard that God was coming to our church or to our school. We would be pretty excited, wouldn't we? And we would welcome. We might even put out a red carpet. Well, Jesus said, everybody you meet is just like God. And you need to welcome them like you would welcome God, right? So we need to think about that, especially when we get back to Sunday school and church, when people may come visit us, right? We need to look at them and say, that's just like God coming to visit. We need to welcome them. Jesus also said, you don't have to be fancy. You don't need a fancy red carpet. He told his disciples, people will welcome you with a glass of cold water. And it was hot where they lived, so cold water was special. So it doesn't have to be a fancy welcome. It can just be a glass of cool water to show folks that we welcome them and we welcome God. So think about what you might put on your red carpet and what it might look like. You can put pictures or stickers or words. When you make a red carpet, if you do that at your house, send me a picture of it. I'd love to see it. Okay? And Until then, I love you. I'll see you next week. And I'm so glad to know you because you guys are so good at making people feel welcome. All right. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.